Alex Cora talking about the fact that it was like Dodger Stadium, that a lot of Red Sox fans seem to have sold their tickets to Dodgers fans. And Curtis, I agree with you. I don't fault these fans at all for giving up their ticket, especially for this weekend when there was so much confusion and question marks around what the strike was going to do to your fan experience, how the Red Sox had been playing. It ended up being a great weekend for the Red Sox. If you were there to see those two games on Saturday and Sunday, you got two good ones. But overall, I mean, it makes sense.
And I think the Dodgers, they do a good job. I think they travel well, their fan base.
But this is an indictment. To me, it's not an indictment on the fan base. It's an indictment on what the ownership has done to the fan base. Where this, Wiggy, the only times you ever heard opposing fans at Fenway Park were Yankees, Red Sox. When Jeter would go deep, you'd have the 20% of Yankee fans at Fenway yell, just the same as you hear Red Sox fans at Yankee Stadium when they are winning a game, because with that rivalry, it's always going to be not 50-50, but you'll hear from both fans. Last summer, it was the Dodgers and the Blue Jays at Fenway Park, and you would have closed your eyes and thought you were in Toronto or Chavez Ravine. And this weekend, there were a ton of Dodgers fans around Boston. I saw a bunch in the Seaport, and they flew in, they bought the tickets, and I totally support Red Sox fans selling them. Absolutely.
Right. Do you think it's part of the possible food strike thing?
I think that.
I just don't think the Dodgers fans that came waited for the food strike. I feel like you would have to fly in, and I'm sure there are some that live in the area, but
I guess maybe it's like, do you think it's more, and I know Courtney's not a huge fan of the word, but the Pink Cats, do you feel like it's more Red Sox fans nowadays are not like the diehard, so they got no issues with selling their seats?
See, we talk about that a lot, but the more that I talk to people, the diehards are still there. Like Red Sox
but
diehards.
But there are a lot of them, though.
I just think that the price that people have to pay to go to Fenway Park, no matter what the weekend is so high that people look at where they were playing going into this series, and they're like, I'll give up my ticket. I'm sure they could sell them for a pretty penny to a Dodgers fan.
It's obscene, Wigs. Like, if you were, like, living in the city's different. You can you could grab a cab, an Uber, you get there back and forth for $30. It's $60 to park. It's $200 for the babysitter, or it's $200 a ticket if you're bringing the kids. You are easily $200, probably $300 for the babysitter. Then you've got dinner, you've got drinks, you're looking at over $1,000. And if you can make that money back, I would absolutely do it.
One thing that I saw over the weekend, and I wish I had the clip, I should have sent it to Jackson, to Mitch, but there was a Dodgers fan who was their first time at Fenway, and it came across my TikTok, if you will. And it was very cool to see him. He said, it's my first time at Fenway. I've never been to a ballpark, and I've been to a ton of ballparks that have ever taken my breath away.